Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Look, these depots are not going to build themselves. And I know this is probably not the most exciting thing to watch, but I think we're going to dedicate today's episode to getting all of those depots built. There are 10, 11 in total, 6 for iron, 5 for copper. Let's do this. Let's get it done and out of the way. We've already got the first 2 done. Well, we got more than 2 done. We've got 4 of them done. So 4 out of 11 is, I don't know, about 40%, 35%, something like that. So, at the beginning of building any sort of large base like this, you need to spend a bit of time on the infrastructure until you get everything built up. All right. Now this is going to be another iron. So I think what I'll do in this case is I will make a blueprint of this iron depot. It was this one, right? So let's rename it. And that way, when I go to, it didn't save. So you do that, and then you have to save the blueprint. Otherwise, it won't save your changes. So, anyway, as I was saying, this way it'll be easier to update the station names. All we'll have to do is change the letter designation. Piece of cake. Get rid of that ore patch. Okay, and get rid of that signal. There we go. And then same thing down here. And get rid of that signal. Okay, and then this is going to be iron B. Copy paste. Check on the map just to be sure we got them all. Okay. And then we paste down the cell name. I think I've got a blueprint for that already. There we go. Oh, I need to make more text plates. Okay, and this will actually be A, B, C, D. This will be D1. Okay, D. It would be cool if you could just click on it and edit it without having to replace it. Okay, and then label the map. Iron ore B. There. And then we need to put down a radar, which is right there. One on each side. Okay, that's one done. All right, next one is going to be E1. E1, and this one will be copper. click, rename it, copper. Zoom out. Throw it down. Huh. It didn't change the station names. That is a bummer. Let's bring my train over here, because I need rail. And let's get, I'll just take half of the signals as well. Get rid of that one. It doesn't really hurt to have that signal there, but it doesn't help. And boom. Did they all get copied? No. Oh, so which ones did I just paste over? All of my iron ones. Great. Or some of them anyway. Okay, iron A, copper A, iron B. Okay, no, now it did update. I don't know, I'm confused. Copper B. Okay. So yesterday I had some good news and some bad news. The good news was that my new monitor arrived. The bad news was that usually when you buy a monitor, you get the display itself in the box, and then you get a base, which is the part that sits on your desk, and then you get the stand or the arm or whatever you want to call the part that connects the base to the back of the monitor, right? So in my case, there was a problem with the base, and I couldn't get the arm connected to it. There was like a little plastic piece in there that was broken, and it was preventing the two parts from mating. And without the stand, I can't do much with the monitor. So it was an Acer monitor. So I called Acer tech support, and they said it'll probably be quicker for you if you just return it on Amazon and ask them to send you a new one. So that's what I did. But with everything that's going on now, it's going to take a month before I get my replacement. So tough luck for me. That's all right, though. I'm not in a big hurry. I've been using one monitor for years here at home, so I will survive. Okay, so this is going to be copper again. And the blueprint didn't get saved after all. Weird. Okay, so let's try this again. Copy blueprint. Shift. Copper. Include station names. Create blueprint. All right. Now it's in my inventory. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately it'll be a while longer before I can upgrade to a 2-monitor setup, but that's okay. Oh, and the other good news is it looks like I'm going to be getting myself a new PC. which is pretty exciting. The one I'm using now, I bought in 2015. So I feel like I've upgraded the video card. Aside from that's really all that I've done to it. I've upgraded the video card once since I've purchased it. Which makes me think that I did a pretty good job speccing it out the first time, since it's been performing pretty well. This is going to be C, right? Yep. A, B, B, C, C. And then we have iron D. And now we're going to have to start to build more grids. Yeah, so the system's been serving me well, but but when I got it, I didn't know this at the time, but when I bought it, it already had the fastest and best processor that you could get for the motherboard, for the socket. I can't remember now off the top of my head what the name of the socket was. But anyway, for that type of CPU socket, I was already maxed out. So I can't upgrade CPU beyond what I already have in it. And that's one of the main reasons why I want to upgrade it now. So I can get a faster CPU with more cores, so that when I edit and encode videos, that process goes a lot faster. Since that is a fairly CPU intensive process. So I've been speccing out a new system. The one that I have now is from Digital Storm, and it's been, like I said, it's been a great system. I had one issue with it when I first got it. Which I was having trouble getting the monitor to work properly. I thought it was a graphics card problem. So I called support. They sent me a replacement graphics card, which actually was a step up from the one that I originally ordered. But ultimately, it turned out that the problem was actually the cable that I was using. The cable was bad. So when I used a different cable, it started working. Right, so that was essentially the only problem that I had with the system in all these years. So anyway, I'm looking at Digital Storm again. Okay, I need to go back for more rail. But this time I'm going to do something that I've never done before, and I think I'm going to get an AMD system. What am I doing? Back to the base. Here we go. Originally I was looking at an Intel i9, which would be 8 cores. But for about the same price, I can get an AMD with 12 cores. And it would be slightly less performance on just pure gaming frames per second, but having 50% more cores would make it significantly faster on video editing and encoding tasks. And since I don't play a lot of games that are very intense on FPS requirements anyway, I think that would be a good compromise. So I think I'm going to go for the AMD 12 core. And then we'll, you know, the rest of the system is still up in the air. So I'll probably get that ordered in the next couple of days, and then, you know, I'll have to wait. I think their lead time is 15 to 20 days before they ship. And then, you know, I'll probably have to wait another 3 or 4 days for it to get here. And then I'll have to set it up and install all my software and all that other stuff. So maybe in 5 to 6 weeks from now, I'll be using a better system. Okay. And I'm guessing that most of you probably won't even notice the difference. Because I'm still going to be recording in the same resolution. Right, I'm not going to go to 4K or anything like that. I'm going to stick with 1440p. That's good enough for me. Plus, I just ordered another monitor that's 1440p, so I don't need the resolution. 1440 to me looks fantastic on a 27-inch screen, so if I go to a higher resolution, it's just going to make the GPU have to work a lot harder. So anyway, with the new system, I'll still be getting 60 frames a second in Factorio, I'm sure, like I am now. That's why I say you probably won't notice a difference. Okay, copper in this one. Iron, copper. So this is going to be copper D, or no, copper E. Iron, copper, iron, copper, iron, copper, iron, copper. Okay, so this will be copper D. Let me get more rail. I'll just try to grab all of it. Yeah. And then once they fly off with some, I'll need to grab more signals. A lot of trees over here. But I'm leaving them in place as per viewer recommendation. And quite frankly, it makes the job a little bit easier. Okay. Oh, and then I have to remove my signals. Let's do this thing first. Okay, where are we now? H, I. Probably should have skipped I. That looks a lot like an 11, doesn't it? Let me make sure I'm still on track. I1 is copper. Oh, I only have 3 more. Wow. Okay, good. I1, and it is copper. Yes. Copper D. Whoops. So my computer configuration, one of the things that I'm still kind of undecided on is the case or the chassis. The system I have now has what they call a silent chassis. You know, it's obviously not, it's not actually silent, but it's a fairly well-sealed chassis that has sound dampening materials on the inside of the panels to help reduce noise. And there are a couple schools of thought on this, though. Let me hide the rail so I can pick up some landfill. So one school of thought says make the case so that it contains all the noise inside of it. And the other school of thought says that having a closed case like that traps heat inside, which is going to make your fans run more, and it'll end up being noisy anyway because your fans have to work so hard. So I'm not sure if I want to go for a quiet case again or just get a case that has high airflow and select silent components so that the components themselves just make less noise inherently. I feel like that's a better option. Okay, I'm going to need more landfill, I think. Let me try to place this grid down. Yeah, I can get more of it down, but I'm still going to miss part of this junction. Alright, let's go do this part first, and then we'll go refill. Actually, I can send my train to go refill. Oh, no, I can't. It's not going to be able to make this turn. Crud. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to back up with the train. Yeah, so I think I might just get a standard case, and then, you know, I'm looking for a power supply that has an intelligent fan that only turns on above a certain temperature. Digital Storm has some options to upgrade all the case fans to magnetic bearings, you know, which essentially there's no contact, so they run very quietly. Big fans. Water cooling. You know, there's a lot of things you can do to make the system quieter. So I think the paradigm there is you give it plenty of air, help it stay cool, and choose quiet components to begin with. And then rather than just trying to contain and dampen all the sound, you just make it so that it doesn't generate much sound in the first place. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, so this is going to give me a second wagon full of landfill. Let's see here. Okay. Which is probably going to be a lot more, well, for sure it's going to be a lot more than what I need. That's okay, though. Better too much than not enough. Okay, so let's go up there. So I'm going to have to decide that before I order the system. But, you know, even with my system now, it's under my desk, and I can hear the fans running when I'm playing a game. It's not too bad, though. And you can't really hear it in the mic. And that's one of the reasons why I use a dynamic mic instead of a condenser mic, because the pickup pattern on my dynamic mic is, well, number one, a dynamic mic picks up closer sounds, like the ones coming out of my mouth, much better than it picks up distant sounds. So proximity is important with a dynamic microphone. And then it also has a pattern that rejects sounds that are off axis, which also helps. So, to make a long story short, fan noise is not too much of an issue with my current system. For recording videos. But that, I mean, that's the whole reason why I'm kind of obsessed with noise performance with whatever new computer I get, is because I need it to be quiet when I'm recording videos. Okay, let's zoom out. Slap down another grid. Oh, no. That's in the wrong spot. There we go. And I'm out of signals. And my train can't get here. Crap. Yeah. All right. I have to go fix something. I must be missing a signal or something up here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing more than a signal. And it looks like I'm going to need a lot of landfill on the interior here as well. Well, that's a strange looking iron patch, isn't it? Let's put some radar down. And I know I'm missing some radar and some textiles. It's too bad I'm going to build over these huge ore patches. Goodbye. There goes a couple 100 million copper ore. And a couple 100 million iron ore. That's alright though, there's plenty more. Plenty more where this came from. Oil too. Okay. Alright, so that's I, J, K, L, and M. I think it goes up to M, right? So I think I just need 2 more grid sections. Yeah, 2 more. So let's put down those blueprints, and then I think I'm going to have to go back for rail. Did that build off the screen? Yes, it did. Awesome. Actually, I can send my train back for rail without me in it. And I'll just get as much built as I can. goes there. I'm out of big power poles too. Get rid of that. I'll wait here a minute for all my bots to come back. Okay, so I need radar here and here. And then I need rail. And I need a lot of landfill over here. I'm gonna have to fill all this in. Okay, and I'll go ahead and call my train. Okay. I think when the circle disappears, you don't have to stand there anymore. There we go. Okay. So that's I, this is J. Here it comes. Okay, and I think I'm just missing a bunch of rail and power poles. Okay, this one is M. Nothing there. JK, L. This one's L. this one is K. Okay, so I think I have them all labeled. Yep. Okay. So let's continue building the depots. So this one is iron. This will be iron E. Iron E. Okay. Now I want to go back home so I can get rid of all my junk and pick up as much landfill as possible to fill in the next grid section. So let's reduce. Actually, let's just reduce mining drills to 0. This is another thing I like about this. You can set items to 0 and leave them in here, and then you can change it later when you want it. Let's do that with wood as well. Oh, I already have that? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. I do need to get rid of more stuff. Here, let's dump some of those chests. Extra roboports. Yeah, let's set maximums on some of these so we don't hold on to extras. Oops. All right, let's make it 200. Get rid of those. Set that to 100 maximum. Yeah, everything else I think I'll leave as is. All right. So I'm going to grab as much landfill as I can. And then I'm going to turn off personal logistics and auto trash. I'm going to fill up my trash slots. What? Ah, that sucks. Okay, never mind. Auto trash. Okay, so what if I put landfill in the auto trash and set it to 0. And now I turn off auto trash. What happens then? Okay, it still empties out. Well, that's a little disappointing. Anyway, we'll have to deal with it. So I might as well leave that on. And let's clear that one. Okay, I'll fill up the rest of the way from the train. I need a faster train. Okay. No, not the chests. Just give me the landfill. There we go. All right. I suppose I don't really have to fill in the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so at least down the center. And then, yeah, seeing I'm out of landfill already. I'll just start from there, work my way out. Okay. Send him to the landfill station, because I'm going to need more pretty much immediately. And it's gone. Landfill just doesn't last very long on a big map. Where the heck is my train? Oh, is that it there? Jeez. Yeah, it's slow. I don't know if it's just me, but felt like it was faster before. I guess it's just that our scale has increased quite a lot. It's not quite as exciting to see it move over 3 grid squares. Okay, train's full. Let's bring it back. Well, I guess I can start building a grid over here in the meantime. All right, so this is copper. This one in L will be iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and too bad I can't see the top of it. So iron F. Okay, and then this one will be copper E. And I'm out of rail. Okay. Only one left. All right, so let's load up on landfill. I'll put all the rail back in. That'll give us more room. Okay. And then I'll call the train to come back over here. So it's there when we need it. Okay. Send it back for more landfill. Okay. This one is copper E. One, two, three, 4. Oh yeah, look at that. Just barely fits, and I have no rail. Okay, copper E. Fix the signals. How are we doing down here? Might as well wait for it to fill up again. Okay. Here it comes. No, that wasn't it. There it is. Or is it that one? I don't know. I wish you could highlight your train on the map. Here it is. See, look how slow it's going. Come on, hurry up. It's not like it's a big map or anything. I need one more radar in the end. I better get more rail. Let's get all of it. Okay, all the ore depots are now in place and ready to go. I'll add a little bit more landfill here. I don't feel like I need to fill it in completely, but I do want a little bit more of a border. So I'll just use the rest of what I have here to give ourselves a little more room. I probably should fill it in because I'll probably have to expand these at some point anyway. Well, as you know, it won't take long to use up all this landfill, so you might as well just watch me do it. This episode's dedicated to all the people who said that they don't like it when I do stuff offline. So if you're bored right now, thank them. Alright, that's it. We'll leave it like that. Even though it's not a perfectly straight edge. I think we can live with it. Alright, well, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Next time, we'll start building up our smelters. And we'll just continue to work our way up from bottom to the top until we are done. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.